So not too long ago, I made a post saying that happiness is a choice, and I stick by that post, and I stick by that idea. But there was a couple of people that commented and said, oh, well, you must have never heard of mental health, or oh, somebody's never heard of depression, or something like that. And let me tell you, I'm very familiar with mental health issues, and I'm very familiar with depression. Runs in my family. I had aunties who's gone to psych wards. My mom went to a psych ward, and I remember actually my dad, my stepdad, following her or trying to look for her because she ran away because she was trying to jump off a bridge to the freeway. So that was my first experience. I think I was like 6 or 4 years old. But I too have experienced severe depression, bedridden, clinical depression that nearly took my life a few times. I got on antidepressants. It made me very, very sick, and I still deal with ramifications of taking that medication today. And I believed my therapist, and I had another doctor look at my charts and told me that my therapist was giving me extremely high amounts of medication and it could have killed me. After that experience, I decided to do tons of research, read on mental health, depression, and how to deal, heal, fix, cure, whatever you want to call it, your depression naturally, from diet, from exercise, from changing my environment, from changing my situation, meaning I had to cut out people in my life. One of the reasons why I live abroad now, to meditation, to just a plethora of things, just lots of things on how to fix or deal with your own mental health and your own depression. And now today, years later, I am happy to say that I'm not in that space anymore. I mean, it was really bad, guys. Like, I tell people, like, it got to the point where I would almost piss the bed because I didn't have the energy just to get out of bed and walk the few steps to my bathroom. I would literally be walking and just, for no reason that I could tell at the moment, break down and cry in the middle of the street. I felt like I was having a mental health crisis, like a mental breakdown. But I'm not there anymore because I took up accountability and responsibility for my mental health. Again, it really is up to you. I know people deal with their mental health differently, but in my opinion, trying to identify with your mental health as if it's just a part of you and there's nothing you can do about it, it's just a part of like your personality or whatever, or a sickness or illness that you can do nothing about. I don't think that's the healthiest way to go by it. That's not what I would do. Like, for me, my depression was like a little demon that I needed to cast out and exercise out of my life. But I understand people deal with it in different ways, and that's how you deal with it. That's fine. And I also understand that people have different levels of mental health issues, and so I'm not saying that everyone is the same, and so I'm not trying to victimize people or victim shame people that deal with mental health issues. But there's a lot of people that can take accountability and responsibility for their own mental health and choose not to. And one of the things that a lot of people who deal with depression don't like to talk about, and I've also talked about other people who deal with depression about this, is that sometimes you nurse your own mental health, like nurse it, like I feel it coming, and instead of fighting against it, instead of doing what I needed to do to keep it from me going spiraling, I will just let myself sink below, like lower, like nurse it, like embrace it almost, because it's just what I knew and I was tired of fighting or something like that. There are people who can take more accountability and responsibility for your mental health. You know what I mean? Even if you have to take medication, even if you have to go to therapy, even if you have to go to a doctor, you still have to follow their orders, or you still have to put the effort forward. So really, it's still up to you for the most part. Again, I know people have different levels of mental health issues, but so for those people who made it seem like I was discounting that, nope. Very, very familiar with mental health issues, but I decided not to be a victim of my mental health, because victim mentality doesn't help anyone. So that's it. Just wanted to answer those comments that I got under that post. I still very much believe, for most people, that you are severely mentally or physically handicapped. For most people, happiness is a choice. All right, thanks. Bye.